Hey guys, how is it going? So Victoria Tibbett here, International Psychic Medium and Intuitive Coach. What does that mean? That means I have a connection to spirit, to source, to divine, whatever you want to call it, but I call it spirit. When we leave our physical body and go over to the spiritual realm, I am a psychic medium and I am able to sense, see, hear and feel spirit and all the other amazing ways that you're able to connect to them. And I use oracle cards to be able to connect to everybody's energy. These are all animals, and that's all the cards I use are all animals. So we're here today to do a 3-card pull for the week. What does that mean? It means that we're going to pull 3 cards today, which means that it's going to give a set of the tone of how the week is going to go. So let's shuffle the cards. Right. Oh, so one has flicked over in the deck. So that will be our first one. Let's see. Let's pick number 2 and number 3. Okay, so the first card that we've got is this gorgeous vulture spirit, and it says nothing is wasted. Now this is super powerful. This is about knowing that nothing in our life is ever wasted. Sometimes we feel like we wasted time and money and resources, and this is such a powerful thing. This card comes out often because it's just a reminder. Nothing is ever a waste. You know, when you're like, oh my God, I wasted that relationship, or I wasted that time spending with that friend, or I could have been doing this when I should have been doing that. I wasted that time. And it's about knowing that, okay, it may feel like a waste of time, and maybe you could have spent your time, money and energy in a more productive way. But what are the lessons that you've learned from that? It is a waste if you don't learn any lessons from it, but if you learn lessons from it, it's not a waste. It's super gorgeous, perfect and amazing, and exactly how your life should be. We should all be living here with purpose, learning as we go. Because if you don't learn the lesson from every moment, then you definitely are wasting that time, that energy, that resource, that experience. But if you value that and take everything that you learn from it and put it into place, it's going to be super gorgeous for you. So that's the first card. The second card is this gorgeous dolphin spirit, and it says this and that are true. Now this is about the self-truths that we tell ourselves. This is about the false truths that we tell ourselves. Remember, the subconscious mind has no differentiation between the truth and fiction at all. So the stories that we tell ourselves on a regular basis, whether that be that we are fat and stupid and worthless and rubbish, or not very good at something, or not as good as we used to be, or not as physically fit as we used to be, whatever that story is that we're telling ourselves, our brain will see that as true and find stories to connect to that. So this is super powerful. This is about making sure that we are talking to ourselves in a really kind way. If you wouldn't say it about a friend, and you wouldn't accept somebody saying that about your friend, then you don't say it to yourself. This is super powerful, super important, and super important to be adding to your life. So this is this beautiful card. Now the next card is this beautiful otter spirit, and this is you are never alone. Now this is super powerful because this is about knowing that we are never alone as we walk through this gorgeous earth plane. Sometimes it feels like we are by ourselves, it feels like we are alone, or we are lonely, but remember that spirit are always there. Spirit have always got our back. Our ancestors spend their time with us, and that doesn't mean that they're not spending time with other family members. It means that spirit can spend their time with whoever they choose to at whatever time. Time is a human concept, so they can be in 3 places at once because that's spirit. They're allowed to do that, they're able to do that. And so this is about knowing that when we go through these tough times, it's about leaning on spirit, knowing that spirit are there supporting us, taking us forward to the next stage and the next stage. They are the shining light, the guiding star for us to be moving forward. So take this gorgeous otter as your 3rd card for this week. So there we go. So this is a real mixed bag today, but it's about really dialing up like self-love with you, knowing that you have spirit behind you, and just starting to realize that you're not alone. Starting to notice the self-talk, starting to notice how negative we can be sometimes, and realizing that there are lessons in everything we do. Every interaction we have, there are gorgeous lessons in each one of those. So take these gorgeous cards today as your cards for this week. Have an awesome week. Make sure you subscribe to this gorgeous channel. Make sure you ring the bell so you get notifications for when I put up more videos. And I will see you all next time. Take care.